Mistakes are a common part of cartoon shows, and the same goes for the amazing show Bluey. There are quite a few mistakes and errors throughout the series that you might have missed. Like, for example, something very strange happens in the episode Barbecue, when Bingo is messing around with the water hose and is making a dramatic scene after she gets everyone wet. We can see Bluey, Muffin, and Socks running towards the fence. If you slow down the scene and watch it in slow motion, you will notice something very weird. Sock's eyes just disappeared into thin air for a moment. That's some scary stuff, to be honest. But at the same time, it looks pretty funny. That's just one of the many mistakes we found when rewatching Bluey, but there are a few more, so keep watching. Before we dive into the video, make sure you like and subscribe. Now let's dive right into the video. One of the small details we found was in the episode Tickle Crabs. And it's actually not that small of a detail because it is very noticeable even when you're watching it for the first time. When Bandit gets on the kitchen counter, he throws 2 fruits at the girls, but a third one disappears from the basket. Another animation error we found in Bluey was in the episode Phones. In this scene, Grandpa visits the healer's house to spend time with the family. When Grandpa goes to where the girls are playing while looking for his phone, Bluey sets up a makeshift restaurant complete with bowls, a red pencil, and a small notebook on the counter. But here's where it gets interesting. When the perspective shifts to show the girls' faces head-on, you can spot a slight inconsistency. The 3 items remain on the counter, but the pencil is mysteriously moved from its initial position next to the bowls to resting on top of the notepad. Then, just as swiftly, the items were returned to their original positions. It's one of those small details only attentive viewers might catch while watching the show. In an entire shot of the episode Horsey Ride, Bandit is missing the fur around his eyes, which to me looks pretty weird. I'm going to be honest, I'm glad that's not his final design, but luckily it was just another animation mistake. Another small detail we stumbled upon is in the episode Library. In this episode, Muffin visits her cousins, and they're having a great time playing in a library. Bluey shows Muffin the heart-shaped stamp used to mark people's library cards when they borrow and return books. Interestingly, we noticed that this card with a heart-shaped stamp is placed on top of another piece of pink paper. However, right after that, as Bluey is creating a library card for Muffin, we can see a continuity error. The positions of the pink papers have switched, with the paper bearing the heart stamp now under the other paper without a stamp. In the episode Bob Bilby, Bluey and Bingo are going to the shopping mall. In this scene, you can see Uncle Stripe and Aunt Trixie in the background. If you look closely at their backs, you can see some strange stuff happening. Aunt Trixie's spots randomly changing out of the blue, and Uncle Stripe being red for some reason. At least, I think that's Uncle Stripe. Maybe Aunt Trixie is cheating on him. Let's hope not. In the episode Pirate, there's an interesting detail that you might not catch at first glance. While Bandit is playing with the girls, swinging in a hammock, and pretending to be a pirate ship, there's a strange moment that stands out. If you slow down the scene and watch it in slow motion, you'll notice something rather strange. As Bandit lets the hammock swing, his 2 ears briefly merge into one, creating a rather unique image of Bandit. It's one of those blink and you'll miss it moments that only attentive viewers can see. So, these were some of the mistakes we found in Bluey. If you happen to spot any other mistakes or interesting details in the episodes, let us know in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.